Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Torque Show. My name is Ben Johnson. You may recognize me from a whole bunch of old Western movies or possibly the 1988 Olympics where I crushed Carl Lewis in the 100. Or you might recognize me as the guy who actually wrote all of Shakespeare's plays. But that is neither here nor there because there is only one reason that we are here, and that is to talk torque. So let's cut to the chase and get down to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to two of the driest men in the business, Mr. Don Lewis and Mr. Matt Hurst. Give it up.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's pretty nice
Thanks,
to meet
Ben.
you
Nice
guys.
to meet you.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet somebody so famous.
Well, 3 times over.
3 times over.
So listen, first off, I want to say thank you guys for committing your time. I know that you guys are very, very busy people, and it's much appreciated that you've decided to join us here today. Do you want to dive in?
Sure.
Absolutely.
All right. I have in my pocket right here a stack of hard-hitting questions that I'm going to pitch at you for our interview right now. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Okay. So question number 1, Don. A little bird told me that there was a company function not too long ago where you dressed up like Elvis and you sang about your torque suede shoes.
I did. It was several years ago now. It was probably a little more than a decade. And we were adopting the Torque brand in North America, and I was trying to figure out how I could best get our people to be ready for change. So I decided to put myself out there and show that I was ready to do something a little different, and I dressed up as Elvis and went on stage. The Elvis later in life, the bigger Elvis, not the young Elvis, in case you were going to ask. And I dressed up and I did a medley of Torque songs, Don't Step on My Blue Torque Shoes, and several others. And it took a while. Little by little, I think people realized it was me. But I wanted to show that it's okay to take risk, and when you dive right in, you can embrace something really great.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
It just so happens that right before we started, I was handed a artifact from that show, and I have it right here. Check that out, folks. We wonder what commitment looks like.
Well, you look the business.
Not my proudest moment,
You
but
look
it's,
the
I did it. I
absolute
did
You should
it.
be proud.
I did it for the
Fantastic.
team.
Did it for the team. Yeah.
you.
All right. Well, listen. We're here to talk. We're here to torque about.
Talk. That's
Disciple, I
that's
like that.
very,
That was very good.
We're here to talk about Torque Ready. So, can you describe to us what is it? What's Torque Ready?
It's really a way of us equipping our people, our sales force, and our extended team of brand ambassadors by a series of training and best practice sharing to make sure we equip them with the tools that they need to be great Torque brand ambassadors and deliver the message the right way.
It sounds to me like providing the AFH people with the toolkit to kind of get behind the brand and get it out there in front of the clients in a meaningful way sounds good, but it also makes me think that isn't brand building a job for the people in marketing, which is actually this is a question submitted by the people in marketing.
Well, given that the question is submitted by the good and great people in marketing, I think I would be in trouble if I didn't say that they were quite important to this process. But I think it's also important to say that it's the legion of great salespeople out there that's the equivalent of the Torque TV advertisement.
Right.
And in Away From Home, it's important to see that the salespeople are not only the guys that are bringing home the dollars for us,
Right.
But they're also the guys who through every little act and every little word they speak are actually unveiling a little moment of truth about the Torque brand. So over time, they're really important for building the perception of Torque in front of the customer.
Great.
If I may add, if you
Yeah.
don't mind, but speaking from running a business unit as well, it's not only sales and marketing. I think you're alluding to it, but we want the people that manufacture the product, customer service, logistics. Everybody in our organization has some touch point to our customer, and it's important that we holistically live the brand in that way. So everybody's thinking about the customer with whatever job they do. It's really important that everybody have the customer in mind.
Right. So what I hear you saying is that the brand is about more than just the logo as it appears on dispensers and packaging, right?
This is about all of us working together.
Right.
A perfect moment of sweet harmony. Sweet harmony.
Sweet harmony.
Yes.
Sweet harmony.
Yes.
Sweet
Okay.
harmony.
Look at that.
We should start a boy band. That would be the name.
My goodness me.
Sweet Harmony. We
Sweet
need a fourth
Harmony,
member.
okay.
You guys could pick the fourth member.
Do we know
of
a fourth
of the
member?
team.
We'll find it.
Okay, so I feel convinced. I feel like it's an important endeavor. So my next question then is, what do you guys say when you're in front of a client, right? So like specifically, what's your elevator pitch?
Sorry, can I just confirm? Are you saying elevator or lift?
I'm sorry. What is your lift pitch?
Our lift pitch. This is a new one.
I
we should
only
go
have
for.
an elevator pitch, but I'm adopting my lift pitch as I go to Europe more. So
Fine,
go ahead.
we'll go for that.
Yes, but
Can we? Is there a possibility of having the combined
We'll try
elevator
combine it.
slash
Yeah.
lift
Maybe
pitch?
we could try one together then.
We're in a plush, well-appointed elevator with chairs for some reason, and I happen to be someone that you would like to talk about the Torque brand with. So you're shooting for 30 seconds, okay?
30 seconds.
can I go first?
Right.
You go first.
All right. So elevator pitch, 30 seconds. Here we go.
We're the global leader at providing professional hygiene solutions.
Because we're so passionate about helping to improve our customers' business.
We look at our customer needs today and their future needs and make sure that our innovation fulfills those needs.
Because at Torque, we know that the toilet paper isn't at the top of everybody's priority list, but it's at the top of ours. And it's this reason why people trust us to deliver the little details for them.
25 seconds.
All right.
25 seconds.
All right.
I didn't even cut you off. That was like
Proud of you.
concise.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
Is that impressive?
It is. I'm really glad I got on this elevator.
All right. Good.
This is like the most comfortably well-appointed elevator I've ever
If there were
been in.
more floors, we could go on and on and on.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just between one or two floors.
I know.
You could put us in a high rise. We'd talk all day.
So, since we're on the subject of strong brands and what makes a strong brand, can you give us some examples of what your brand role models are?
What have you
What
got
brands out there
Yeah.
are at the top of the list?
It's not per se a B2B brand, but I've always been impressed with Disney. I've had an affinity for that for a long time, and I think what impresses me is how all their people live their brand. Whether it's Imagineers or whoever works the facility, they all live the brand so much, part of what they do every day. And I also think the way the brand's expanded from its core, it creates such a customer experience. And now they've gone to not only offering a customer experience, but they're also saying they're a conduit for information.
Right.
And it's just been the brands that continue to live for years and years and years and expand are the ones that I'm most attracted to.
Yeah.
I think for myself, I'd probably choose a business to consumer example as well. I'd choose Nike. One of the reasons is when I was growing up, I was sports mad. And that was well before I started to build the middle-aged spread as here. But for me, where Nike really smashed the competition out of the park was with their athlete endorsement strategy. And what they chose to do was they picked the characters. Yeah, they picked the guys and girls who were at the top of their game, who were driven to win, but they also picked the personalities. And that really resonated with me growing up, be it Andre Agassi or on the tennis court, or Eric Cantona strutting his stuff with his collar up on the soccer field. It was those guys that I wanted to be when I was growing up, and it was actually them I wanted to look like, although I must caveat that because I know quite a few people are watching. I did draw the line on the Agassi headband. I didn't grow the hair as well.
Got it.
But why I think that's important is Nike live their brand through their people, through these personalities. And that's a little bit the same as what we're trying to do with the Talk Ready program in living the brand through our own salespeople. So that'd be my example.
Great. That's fantastic. You guys hear that? That sound right there is our indication that it is the Torque Show timeout. That's where we are right now. That's the time in every episode of the Torque Show when we take a pause from what we're talking about and we do something completely unrelated. So I have right here a humble box of tissues, and I have a question for you guys. Slightly less hard-hitting than the other ones. Do you know how to juggle?
I can juggle a lot of things at work at the same time.
Oh, well, that's.
I can't even do that.
Well, listen. Each way, take one. Take one of those beautiful tissues right there. I'm going to take one as well, and I am going to teach you how to juggle in a very condensed period of time. Do you believe that I can do it? Yes. Okay. So take this tissue and hold it right on that corner right there. Okay. This is what I want you to do. I want you to throw it up in the air and just catch it in your hand. Ready? Go.
Good.
Good.
With
Now,
the sound effects?
sound effects are actually helpful.
Okay.
Okay, again, so now throw from your right hand to your left hand. Ready, go.
Whoa.
From your left to your right.
Oh.
Now you're going to throw it up in the air, and I want you to clap once and then catch it. Now I want you to clap twice. Now I want you to clap as many times as you possibly can before it hits the ground. Ready, go. You guys are naturals.
We get it then.
Well, with one,
All right,
we're
take
good.
one more. We're gonna ratchet up the level of difficulty here. Okay. So again, find those corners on your tissue right there. Shake them out.
Can I just say these are very good tissues?
Yes, they are.
These
Very
are
soft.
excellent.
I was going to mention.
Very soft.
I was going to mention how soft and durable these tissues are. So I want you to take both these tissues, throw them up in the air, and then catch them in the hands that are presently holding.
Same sound effect.
Yes, please. Ready, go. Good. Now you're going to take them and you're going to throw them one, then the other, catching them in opposite hands. Ready, go. Throw, catch.
I cheated a bit on that one.
Try to do that 5 times without stopping. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5.
Ah. No.
Changed it a little bit. But
No. I've gone. Confusion.
All right, now we're going to use them to dab our
Little dab down?
our delicate
you need
brows.
more help than I do. I think I better use all of mine on you.
All right, now we're going to take them and we're going
gonna
to
get rid
toss
of
them back. We'll
good.
clean those up later, people. We're not littering. The next level of difficulty is this right here. All right, take that, and you take that right there.
It's also very soft.
Yeah, these are very, very surprisingly soft.
Yes.
And this is what I this is what I want us to do. The three of us are going to attempt to juggle these as a big unit.
Together?
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you, Don, are going to throw to Matt, and Matt, you're going to throw to me, and I'm going to throw to you.
Okay.
At the same
Okay.
time.
At
While
the
we're
same
sitting
time.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
And then
Ready?
we keep going or just
Oh
one time?
yeah, we just keep going until
Until it drops.
Until
That won't take
glory
long.
is ours. Okay, ready? And go.
Oh, we're good.
And that's it. Very, very nice. I'll take those for you. I'll take those.
Weight of the toilet paper, I think.
Okay, so listen. There's our sound again. So the Torque Show timeout has come to an end,
Okay.
regrettably. So let's get back to the matter at hand. So the Torque Ready program. It sounds like a fantastic idea. It sounds like the right thing for this organization. Can you talk to me about why now? There's a lot of priorities here, and so why should this be at or near the top of my priority list?
Torque Ready will equip everybody to be a better service to customers. And we need brand ambassadors to live the brand promise. I one time had a customer tell me, Don, you wear it like a badge on your sleeve, but we need to see that from everybody, that they wear that Torque brand. So my challenge to everybody is, wear that Torque brand like a badge, be proud of it, and Torque Ready will help equip everybody to do that.
Yeah.
Great. So when do we get started?
Immediately.
Immediately.
Absolutely immediately.
It's now.
It's now.
All
And
the tools that we're talking about, those are available now.
now, those marketing people I needed to thank earlier, or actually say that they do contribute to the Torque brand. They've actually developed a really nice program that's going to hit us all really quickly. And the first thing I think we should all do is join us on the LinkedIn group that we have.
Great. All right.
I'm with them.
Great. So if the kickoff is now, if the tools are available, the next question I imagine would be, what are your expectations with the rollout of this program? Like, what does success look like?
I'll go first on this, Don. I think expectation number 1 is join us on LinkedIn.
Join us on LinkedIn.
Expectation number 2, join us on LinkedIn. And then thirdly, maybe the third and final expectation is come and have some fun with this. Utilize it in the own way to make sure that we all live the brand in a way that makes us more successful as an organization.
Yeah, I totally agree. Just be proud. Wear it with pride. We'll live the brand. And if you can do that, everything else falls into place. And we'll equip you. And as Matt stated, there's a lot of people behind this that'll help.
Great. Don, I have another question for you. Can you tell me what impresses you about Matt as a colleague?
Well, there's a couple things. First of all, I'm impressed with his stage presence. Recently, I saw him at a leadership meeting, and the way he moves on stage, I would say he actually struts. It's the only word I could use to describe it. If you can picture a giant Mick Jagger that's not quite as cool or hip, but just moving across
What do you mean not as cool?
No, you're not as cool. So that. Also, the way that he can persevere through extreme perspiration. I've never seen somebody like it before. It's undaunting. You can see he's beating up now as we speak, but that impresses me too. But on a serious note, yes, thank you.
Can I just dab me down?
Yeah, I can dab you down, but look at folks. See that? It's a good. I hope we have a high absorbency here. But on a serious note, I really am excited to have Matt as a colleague for the business unit and category. And Matt brings a lot of really good skills. He's very knowledgeable on the products. He exudes passion, which is infectious, which I really appreciate. Very committed to the brand and the success of the company and the Torque. And I think the thing that's really unique is we have somebody in a category role that's actually carried a bag, and he's walked in the shoes of our sales force. And I think that's really unique. So I'm really excited about having him in his role.
One more question for
Yes.
you, Don. Do you have any doubt about Matt's commitment to Torque Ready?
You know, Matt says all the right things. He really does, and you see his passion. But I think of his country of origin, and I can't help to hope that there's not a little Mr. Brexit here, and he decides to pull out of the whole program and go rogue. But if we can keep him thinking globally, I think he'll do a really good job.
I'll give you my promise, Don. I promise I won't give you a Brexit.
Okay, then I think the answer is yes.
Great. No Brexit in the
No
future.
No Brexit, and we
At
have it
all.
on film. You've heard it here first, folks, and we'll keep a copy of this.
Well, listen, guys, thank you for your time again. And unfortunately, we're just about out of time here on the Torque Show. So, what is the big takeaway? What's the final message that you want to pitch out to the people?
Be Torque ready. We're behind it. We've got all the tools to help everybody. It's an expectation, but you should come willingly. It'll be a fun journey for us to have together.
Great.
For me, very simple. Don't be ready, be Torque ready.
There you go. I like that. Good ending.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so
Thanks,
much
Ben.
again for your time, and
Thank you, sir.
thank you out there for your attention. It's really nice to have you join us. Stay tuned, please, for more interviews that are going to be forthcoming, and also I'd like to say stay tuned for Don Lewis's upcoming album of Elvis covers, featuring such hits as "You Ain't Nothing But a Torque Dog," "Are You Torquesome Tonight?" Jailhouse Torque, Torque Me Tender, I'm All Torqued Up, It's Now or Torquer, a little less conversation, a little more torque, and of course, Torque Suede shoes.
There we go.
So, all right, good night, folks. Stay dry.
Good.